it's Jess here and welcome back to my channel. Today, I don't know, I feel like I'm looking at the camera, but who knows this whole time? Who knows? But today is a combined wax haul and I'm gonna do it in clips. Because I've got two orders here and they got like two things each. But I also kind of just want to put them away and not have them sitting out. I don't really have space just to have them out to like wait to hold them, so I'm just gonna do clips so I'll look different maybe in the next clip. I would hope. I'll try not to put the same jumper on. Okay, yeah, so this is a combined haul. Everything will be linked down below, of course, but it's a wax haul, so let's get into sniffing. All right, so first, my smallest one here is from Fantasy Wax Melts, and I just got two things. So first of all, I got Kirsten's fave for 2022. So she likes to put out, of her and her family members' birthday months, they get to pick a favorite scent and it's on sale all month. And I just picked up one. But this is blackberry jam, butter cookies, pumpkin pecan waffles, and pretzel. So you can see that there, and then it is very pretty. Like right off the bat, it's pretzel. I feel like Kirsten's pretzel is super strong and buttery. But as you like sniff, the blackberry jam really comes out. I don't know if I'm really getting any pumpkin pecan waffles. I've only ever really smelled that by itself. I used to get the candle from Bath & Body Works years ago. It's like, it's pretzel and then you get that like, the sweet, fresher blackberry jam on the top. So that is really pretty. I'm excited to try and warm this to see just how buttery it gets on warm, because the pretzel is super buttery. But the blackberry jam butter cookies might go through that, but very pretty, very nice scent, but I don't think you can get any more. But yeah, so apologies for that, but it was available all December, so definitely keep an eye out on her fave scents. And then this is one of her blender bags. It's cupcakes at Tiffany's. So you just get some cubes. I would probably just melt the whole cube, unless I bought this because I just really liked the sample she gave me of cupcakes at Tiffany's. I melted that like just a sample by itself, and it was really nice. It's like a cupcakes with like toffee and chocolate and stuff. Super delicious. But so these blender bags are meant for like you blend them with other scents. But see, I would just melt this one cube by itself, and this would get my whole apartment. Well, it would get my kitchen, living room area. Yeah, it's super delicious. Her cupcakes at Tiffany's is really nice. Very sweet, I love that. But I suppose you would cut it in half to blend it with something else. So I will try that as well, but I also just bought it to have because I like the scent by itself. But yeah, that is everything from Fantasy Wax. A very blue order. And then I got a little order from L3 Waxy Wonders. Sometimes I just go on there and, you know, a lot of the times I just go on these wax shops and like, I'll buy two. But first I have a little sample pack here. So my last order from L3, I bought two things and I didn't, in my mail forwarder, I feel like must have thrown out the samples because I bought two lots of things and didn't get samples, and this one was also two, but I still got samples. So I assume my mail forwarder messed up that. But whatevs, they're free. So first of all, we have today's October 3rd. And they're in these little gummy bears, how cute. And I've never smelt her October 3rd, which I know is super popular. So let's give it a go. I know it's got Palo Santo in it, but look at this little dude. So teeny tiny. I think you just melt both of these in one go. It's nice. Like, isn't it like Palo Santo and like bakery or something? You definitely get the Palo Santo, but There's definitely like a sweetness in there as well. I like it. I'll definitely give that a go. I do like to pop on a sample just when I'm feeling lazy. Then we have Santa's on Keto. And this is a really cute Christmas light in a bright pink. That's really cute. It's like a Barbie pink. And Santa's on Keto is ironically, it's a bunch of cookies or something, even though keto, like, you wouldn't have cookies. Because keto, you don't have, like, carbs and stuff, which is flour and things. I don't know. I don't care about those diet things. It's nice. It's very soft. I think it's just a soft, sweet scent. That could be interesting. It might have to cure a bit longer. And then we have Pink Sugar Peppermint. So another peppermint. Everyone's got the peppermint right now. Pink Sugar, Peppermint, and Mallow Fireside. I really need to buy some Marshmallow Fireside by itself because I really loved the candle back in the day. So, because I don't. Once again, peppermint. The Pink Sugar really is very body care, fresh bathroomy scent. I'm mostly getting Pink Sugar and peppermint and not much Mallow Fireside. But it's very fresh and clean. It could be good for like after I mop all the floors or something. Pop this in, it'll smell very clean. Well, those are my samples and these are what I bought. So I bought one that I bought, and then the second one is a wild card that Locke was like, buy it. Because Locke likes to get me to buy wild card scents. But hey, we're trying everything out. So first I got a double pack of Bunts, watermelon ice cream scoop bread. I don't know ice cream scoop bread, but watermelon. And I really loved the watermelon limeade. No. What was the watermelon one I got last? I really liked my watermelon scent last time from L3, so look how pretty. Oh, it just hits you with that Chupa Chup watermelon. But there's some sort of bakery, bready. I'm just putting this right up in my nose. This is why you watch wax videos, right? To watch people be like, just this sweet Chupa Chuppy candy kind of watermelon, and then there's sort of a creamy breadiness underneath for the scoop of bread. I'll be really interested to smell this on warm. I'm definitely gonna let this cure for a bit, but I'm definitely gonna break it out in the hotter months. I think that will be really pretty. I can't wait. I just want summer just so I can do all my watermelon scents. And then finally the wild card. This is Alexander Malcolm. Don't know who that is. Hopefully no one awful. And then Blue Sugar, which is, so it's like pink sugar but blue sugar, so it's more like a masculine scent. And Freshly Printed Books. And Locke was like, printed books, that sounds fun, get it. So I was like, all right. And this is like the gingerbread shapes, gingerbread houses. So cute. Yeah, this one is different, but not in a bad way. You definitely get that slight man scent. But it's not like, oh God, he's covered in Lynx Africa. Or as in America, it would be Axe Africa. I think it's Axe in America. We had it as Lynx Africa, just all up in your face. It's way more subtle. I think because it's a blue sugar instead of like, you know, like sweater weather or something. Or like a straight up cologne. I suppose it's like a bookie scent. As I've said, like in like weird smells in a hole, I've read like my most interesting scent was 500-year-old books. So these are like freshly printed books. It's interesting. Yeah, like it's masculine but super soft. This might be nice when maybe when cleaning. That would be nice. I don't know, it's odd, it is hard to describe, but maybe it is like books. I mean, but that is like a documented smell, you know. But I think the blue sugar is needed to like add a little something more. But it's a nice like masculine but very light scent. So if you're like afraid of masculine, like it's too intense and makes you feel blah, but you kind of want a masculine scent, I would try this Alexander Malcolm, because like, yeah, it's an interesting scent. I like it. It doesn't, I like it. So that is everything for this portion of the haul. So in a second, you'll probably see me looking different and hopefully not having my hair like super staticky. Static. Anyway, see you in a second. Hey again, we're doing the second part of this combined wax haul. I got a bunch of stuff in the mail this time. So luckily I'm wearing different stuff. I also apologize, my filming looks different, but between my last clip and this one, I got a ring light tripod. So now I'm all lit up, so hopefully it looks a bit better, but let's get into the orders. I got first, what should I do? I think I want to get into my That Smell Good shop order because I got a custom. So yeah, I thought of this sort of custom idea a while ago, and I looked at a few shops who do customs like K's, but I found that That Smell Good shop had the scents that I really wanted. Well, the closest scents. So first I'll show you my custom, and it is Birthday Fairy Bread. And look how beautiful this like marbled pinky purple is. And it is raspberry lemonade, fresh baked bread, and birthday cake. And even though the percentages don't make sense, I did 50% raspberry lemonade, 30% baked bread, and 30% birthday cake. So it's probably 20% birthday cake. But my idea with this blend was I was remembering childhood fairy parties. So I don't know if they exist outside of Australia, but most Australian cities have, sorry, there's a hair flying around, have a fairy shop. And it's like one of those fun stores where everyone who works there dresses up as a fairy, and they sell like fairy themed things and costumes and sort of witchy stuff too. And they also usually have like a back room that's all decorated to host children's fairy parties. And I went to a couple as a kid for birthdays, and it's really pretty. Like, it looks like you're inside a beautiful forest, and you're all sitting on the floor on like pillars that look like mushrooms, and they feed you usually fairy bread, which is a big Australian birthday kid thing here. I'll put a picture of it. It is white bread that's buttered, and you put hundreds and thousands on top. Well, they're round sprinkles. So in Australia, we call them hundreds and thousands, but that is fairy bread. That's all it is. It's freaking delicious. Trust me. So you'd have the fairy bread, obviously, because it's fairy bread. But it was always served, I remember, with pink lemonade. And that, growing up, pink lemonade wasn't like a big thing. You couldn't just buy it at the shops or anything. Yeah, so growing up, that was the only time I ever had pink lemonade, was at these fairy birthday parties. So that is what the blend is. The closest I could get to pink lemonade was raspberry lemonade, which is probably the pink lemonade that's sold in Australia now is always raspberry lemonade. So I think it's usually made with like grenadine, right? But anyway, and lemonade in Australia is like Sprite. It is fizzy. We don't have like the flat lemonade. It's always fizzy. So that's how I think of it as well. And then obviously we have fresh baked bread for the white bread. And then birthday cake, the scent notes included the word sprinkles. I'm like, that's good enough for me. That's like the sprinkles on top of the bread. Excuse if there's some weird cuts in here, but there's construction. They're building a chemist downstairs. So there's gonna be some interruptions. So I apologize for that. But yeah, so let's get into it. That's what birthday fairy bread comes from. Yes, it smells so good. The first, like the main obviously hit, which is the main in the blend, is the raspberry lemonade. And you definitely get like that strong tart lemonade, and then it's like a really fruity raspberry. I was wondering if it was going to have a floral note, because I feel like raspberry often has floral, but no, this is a very juicy, fruity raspberry with the lemonade, like citrus tartness, the lemonade. And then right underneath it at the end, you get the sweet bready, cakey vanilla note. It just smooths out that lemonade. But I'd say first and foremost, it's definitely the lemonade. And then it finishes on that sweet, like cakey note. I don't know if I have too much like, I suppose the bread is there, so it's not like sweet. It's, yeah, no, I really love this. I wasn't sure how it was coming out because this was my first ever custom blend. And I kind of just did it on a whim from that sort of memory. And I love it. I love it so much. This will definitely become like a special birthday treat. Probably melt a cube on all of our birthdays. I'll probably send Andrea a cube around her birthday so she can do that and see if she'll like it. She likes lemon, so why not? And then I just picked up 2 others to make my custom order like a bit more worth it. So I just picked these also sorry, these are 12-piece made to order, and these are also 12-piece made to order ones, because I thought I might as well have them made all together, like rather than try and buy ready to ship with it. So this one is Frodo Baggins, which is cornbread, blackberry, and coconut. And look at that beautiful, I feel like my last orders from that Smell Good shop were just plain cubes. So now I don't know if she switched to marbling all of them or if this is a custom thing, but it's beautiful. This beautiful marble purple. And you know, I had to buy this because Frodo Baggins, I'm a Lord of the Rings nut, and I thought this sounded really good. So yeah, I like that. This is also, again, sometimes blackberry leans into body care to me, or like perfume, but this is like a fruity blackberry, but it's like the fruit is sort of supporting that cornbread. I don't get a lot of coconut in this. You know, a lot of coconuts coming out. It's mostly cornbread and blackberry, so it's like really bready blackberry cornbread. That smells so good. I think yeah, I like that. I think the corn really the cornbread smell really complements the blackberry versus just a normal like cake or bread smell. So that's Frodo Baggins. Like, yeah, it's just like a really sweet cornbread, like a fruity cornbread. I don't know where the coconut is. It might come out more and warm, but like that one, smells super strong. And then finally, just for some like random sweetness, this is cucumber melon, which is, you know, cucumbers and melon, and the beautiful green marbling. And I know this is like a big Bath and Body Works scent. I think Kirsten said like this is sort of her childhood home scent. It's cucumber melon. It definitely has a body care, sort of also like clean, scrubby, soapy smell, but with the cucumber melon in it. Bit soapy, but yeah, we didn't have Bath and Body Works in Australia. Did they close? They opened, but they were super expensive. It was like 40 Australian dollars a candle, which might sound great. And it was old stock. So Christmas releases were always the Christmas designs from the previous year that were in America. So it was always a year behind, and the candles like double the price. So I never bothered. Plus it was never in my city, but I don't know if they closed or not. Yeah, growing up, we never had that. So that wasn't really like a growing up scent for us, but I like it. I think it'll be good for like spring cleaning and a cleany scent because it smells kind of soapy, you know? Although I have been considering putting a warmer in my bathroom, maybe. So that could be good in there. So that was everything from that Smell Good shop. Now I have a small order from the Rose Girls RTS, which I think is still up by the time you watch this. Actually, no, probably not. I figured I'm going to be posting this in over a week, but yeah, so I just got 2 scents from the RTS. I did do a pre-order before this, so I don't want to get too much, just a couple of scents that interested me. But my freebie was a blackberry jam and gingerbread Noel, and I was surprised at this one. That's like, I feel like all the gingerbread scents that I've had have been kind of disappointing recently. They're either just super ginger or I don't know, they didn't smell like that warm, like cookie bready gingerbread smell. But this, so I think it's the gingerbread and then Noel and then blackberry jam added to it. I'm just loving all these like these berries being juicy berries being added, but I don't know, that jammy blackberry scent adding to that gingerbread just like emphasizes the like, I don't know, just this feels like what gingerbread should smell like. Because the gingerbread comes out, but then it's like just made more sweet and bready with that jam. So I like that one. That was a pretty good freebie to get. Then I picked up Marshmallow Fireside. Super simple. This was when I was into Bath and Body Works. I was buying them from the States through my mail forwarder. And everyone was raving about Marshmallow Fireside back in the day. So I picked one up. That was probably our favorite candle from my partner and I's from Bath and Body Works. So I have stuff with it in the blend, but I don't have just Marshmallow Fireside by itself. And I thought it'd be good just to have, because we used to like to burn the candle by itself, so why not just have some just for whenever. And yeah, that's Marshmallow Fireside. It's super strong. I know sometimes you'd get a candle from Bath and Body Works and that formula wasn't always as strong as usual, so it's nice to have it in the wax melt. I don't have to deal with the big glass candle, so oh, it smells really good. I love Marshmallow Fireside. It's a slight cologne tinge to it, but I like the sweetness and the fiery part. And then we have the final one. I got Bear Claws and Kettle Corn. Look at this beautiful color variation. It just looks like a light autumn day, like the beginning of autumn. So Bear Claws and Kettle Corn, so it's like the cinnamon sugar bakery with popcorn. Yes. It's super creamy smelling. And then there's not really much, I think there's sort of a sweet cinnamon in there, but not like, oh, cinnamon. Like, you don't really get cinnamon. It's really blended into this creamy, sweet, like doughy smell. And then right at the end, you get sort of the cooked popcorn smell. Yeah, that's really good. Like really soft, not in your face like either of those kind of scents, like a really nice blend of both of them. So it's not like super popcorn or super cinnamon bear claw. Love that. I can't wait to melt that. That'll be probably really good. That's really nice, like soft bakery. So that's everything from Rose Girls. And so now we're gonna go into vintage chic scents, and I think this is my first time ordering from her. That was my first time ordering myself from Rose Girls. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to my pre-order as well, because I got some bangers in that. But yeah, this is my order from VCS. This is my first time ordering from her. I saw that she had apple fritter oil, and I know that's Andrea's like favorite, so I was like, I'll try the apple fritter from VCS. But first we have a shot cup freebie, and this is Jackie O, rich vanilla bean cake topped with whipped marshmallows. I feel like I see this mentioned a lot, so it might be popular. I don't know. But come on, I did it. It's super sweet, very vanilla sweet. I think this one probably needs a long cure time. I think I saw someone say, I'm getting pop-ups on my phone. In Finnish. Anyway, I think it was a 2-wick candle, said VCS takes longer to cure, so I probably won't be melting these for a while just to let them go, but they do have the pour dates on them, December 14th. So these were all done in early December, so it's not too bad. But this is what I picked it up for mainly for, was Jolene, which is apple fritter pastries. And it's just big, beautiful red coral flower. And it has like iridescent star glitter in it. Let's have a smell. Yeah, that smells really good. You definitely get like the apple note, but it's definitely a baked apple. That's what the... I think Luck did a whiff of this and they were like, oh my god. It's a very strong oil in this. She's packed it in. It makes me think a little bit of... Last time I had a candle from Bath & Body Works, it was Leaves, and it kind of makes me think of Leaves. I felt like Leaves smelled super applesaucey. So it smells very applesauce to me with the pastry underneath. Yeah, I'm actually getting quite a lot of like that applesauce smell, which I like. But I feel like not all Leaves oils are that. I like that. But the Bath & Body Works one smelled like that to me. But to Luck, it smelled like pot puree, so... But it's kind of like applesaucey with the pastry underneath, which I really like. And then I just picked up a couple others to make shipping worth it. So I got Cherry Vanilla Swirl. I have a pretty pink flower. Plenty of like pieces out of this. Yeah. If you're new here, I love cherries, so... Oh yeah, like that is a rich, juicy cherry with that vanilla. I like that. Like you almost get like almost the tartness of the cherry. Like it's that kind of juicy, fresh cherry with the like really creamy vanilla. That smells so good. I think also the difference with me liking cherry is that a lot of people say it smells, a lot of Americans that I watch say it smells medicinal, but but children's medicine in Australia is blackcurrant usually. Blackcurrant or raspberry or strawberry, mostly blackcurrant. So I just don't get medicinal from cherry ever because it's not in our medicine. It's like in candy. And what else? Like that's it. We usually just have fresh cherries around Christmas because it's summer then. So that's what cherry is for me. It's not medicinal. So I never get that, but so I don't have a great opinion on it if you're American for you to try it out, but I think this is a really fresh, almost tart cherry in the vanilla swirl. Love that. And then finally I picked up a big heart, like she a big girl. This is the Marilyn's, so she did like a Marilyn Monroe collection. I'm not gonna watch Blonde though, no. But Marilyn Monroe is lovely. So it's called the Marilyn's, and it's champagne infused with green apples and crushed pineapples. And I just love, I love fruit, and I really love green apple, which I don't have a lot of. So I was like, I'll take this. And like, as soon as you open the bag, you're like, it's like first and foremost champagne. It's super effervescent, fizzy champagne. So like, there's not really so much sweetness. And then I think it's actually a pretty equal blend of apple and pineapple. Neither fruit really jumps out like crazy. It's like, first of all, champagne. And then it has like the fruity, fresh fruity note from the green apple and pineapple. It's nice. It's nice. Maybe too much champagne, but I'll see how it warms because the fruits might come out, but it's still very beautiful. It has like little holographic hearts inside. So that's everything up from VCS. I liked all of them, so I'm happy with that. And now finally I have my Galentine's order from Bewitching Wax. Love Bewitching Wax. I was just melting with Bewitching Wax recently. I'm making a weird sound, sorry. my t-shirt buttons are making sounds. Anyway, so I've been melting from Bewitching Wax this month and I love it. So I'm so excited for her Galentine's collection. It is witchy girl Galentine theme. So they're all named after witches from pop culture and they're really fun, flirty scents. So first of all, I did get some cards in the order. So we've got, oh, You made my day brighter, little cute journaling card, and she just says thank you, and I hope you enjoy. And then she has a little note all about her wax. It is 100% coconut wax, so I really enjoy it. I haven't found anything coconutty about it, like, so I think it melts pretty well. She's letting you know that the melts cure for roughly 2 weeks after pour date. And the longer it cures, the stronger the results are. I think all of these were poured around New Year's Eve. So in February, they're pretty much ready to go for Valentine's, which is awesome. She also included this pretty vinyl sticker. Look at the hollow in this light. But it says, roses are red, violets are blue, I want chips and queso too. Me too. Me too. So first I got a little sample, and this is Bonnie, and they're in the little heart. So it's a Galentine's collection, and this is one I didn't buy, so that's really cool to have another selection. Oh, I'm trying to remember the notes are. I didn't bring my laptop like a silly bum to like be able to look up, but I know there's pink sugar in here and berries and stuff. Yeah, I think there's musk as well in Bonnie. There's quite a few notes in here from I remember from her Etsy, but it starts off super girly berry, and then it goes into that like perfume, musky kind of smell. Kind of like what it makes me think of. My mom used to keep beautiful soaps in her drawers, like with like she had a beautiful dresser, big white dresser with drawers underneath that had like, you know, her bras and underpants and things. We're women, and she'd always keep beautiful decorative soaps in there, and it makes me think of that smell that the soaps made. But it's not like 100% soap, it's a feminine, soapy, clean smell. It's pretty. It makes me think exactly like my mom's dresser drawers. One of the soaps was the shape of like ballet slippers, that kind of thing. Very girly, I like that. And then, yeah, I bought, what did I get? I got 5 wax bars, snap bars. So let's go through them. They're all so beautiful. This one is Sally. Hot, freshly brewed coffee, just baked beignets, and just the right amount of powdered sugar. So beignets and coffee. I love me a coffee scent, and I don't have a lot of coffee, actually, so I need to get going on coffee, but yes. It smells so good. It's like a sweet coffee. You definitely get like that bitter note of the coffee, but it definitely smells, probably with the beignets and powdered sugar, a bit more sweet. Yes, you get that sort of powdered sugar, and then there's kind of like that pastry note underneath, like rounding it all out, like rounding out the espresso and making it a bit more creamy. That smells really good. Really, really tasty. And then I love this one with the butterfly glitter. I need to read the labels. So this is Morgan. So Sally is Sandra Bullock in Practical Magic. Morgan, I couldn't really find this one. I think it's Morgan Le Fay, like from King Arthur stuff, because she is a witch. We have fresh baked Danish orange zest, creamy frosting, white cake, and a hint of OJ, orange juice. So it's obviously, it's an orange Danish kind of blend, but a bit more cakey. Ooh, see, look. So beautiful. Anyway. You definitely get like the, oh. Okay. Because I smelled these, I've only smelled them like the top and not the bottoms. This is my first time smelling the bottom, and oh my god. This is so freaking good, you guys. Like, oh, that buttery Danish with just like the hint, like just cutting through a little bit there to make it less buttery and creamy is the orange. Oh. I thought, I mean, one of these collections I might want to try and get another one, like as backup, but this, oh, Why does Tara get me every time? Tara Bewitching Wax. Her stuff is just so good. Yeah, what? And I think I'm really getting that cake as well. That white cake in there too, and the frost. This one's good. Morgan. Definitely check that one out if you're into bakery with a slight hint of fruit. Yum. That one's good. Now I'm gonna smell this one, not upside down. Come on. Let's smell the underneath of it. The only thing is, I'm terrible at these clamshells. I'm thinking about getting bags and like bagging them, just because I hate dealing with these clams. It makes it super easy to like, I can just use one of these. Oh yeah, the underneath. Yeah, you get way more of that beignet mixed into the coffee. Oh yeah, that's good. That's so good. This is such a good collection already. Gosh, okay. Look at this beautiful one. We have Sabrina, obviously the Teenage Witch. I haven't watched the new one, but I adored the 90s one growing up. We have homemade strawberry white cake, freshly baked zucchini bread, and vanilla wafers. So I know this is a very popular scent combination. So look at that. So beautiful. Okay. I think I do like the strawberry white cake a bit more than pound cake. It feels a lot more strawberry, but there's definitely that zucchini bread popping out. It's definitely more of a like vegetable-y zucchini bread. But it smells really good. It's a little bit more savory, this zucchini bread, versus maybe fantasy wax, but with that strawberry white cake, I think it's really delicious. Like, it's not like sweet, so that's nice. So that's Sabrina. And then we have Luna. We have pink apple blossoms, apple peel, bergamot, geranium, mimosa, elderflower, bourbon applewood, and soft sparkling musk. And I think my main appeal to get this was the sort of, I liked the idea of having a bit more florally scent, because I don't have a lot of those and I want to try more out. And then it has elderflower in, which is one of my partner's favorite things. So I want to get that to try it. We'll get to her good stuff at the bottom here. So pretty, this collection though. I like that. I think that the apple peel and bergamot's really adding to this floral. Oh yeah. I like that. It's definitely way more floral. You get that hint of sweet, juicy fruit throughout, just a little bit. It kind of like cuts through like the floweriness of everything else, but yeah, really soft, flowery, sweet. I love that. I like it. That is really pretty. And then finally, this one was my first, my favorite on like sniff before unpacking it, but now it's kind of hard because they're all beautiful. But this is Tara from Buffy. Beautiful Tara, justice for Tara, am I right? She deserved better. So we have juicy berries, effervescent tart cherries, and freshly squeezed lemonade. So yeah, this one, I went back to look at Bewitching Wax's Etsy to get another, and she sold out of these snap bars, but she does have some little heart shapes left. So that's currently my thing, but I don't know how long it's gonna last in there. Like, these are selling out, and for good reason, because this is a beautiful collection. Like, so good. Yes. It is so good. Just like, it's much less like citrus tart lemonade than my raspberry lemonade custom. And it's a lot, like, I think there's a lot more cherry in there. But those are some juicy, sweet cherries. And you just kind of get like this undercurrent of lemonade, kind of making this sort of a citrus, clean, fresh. It's very clean and fresh and juicy. Oh, it's so good. Yes, that one was so good. So I hope the heart shape stay in, just so I can get a little bit more pieces of this. But I might also have to go back for, which one was it? For Morgan, in the fresh baked Danish, orange Danish. Oh, gosh darn it. These are also good. And these are all done around the 30th or 31st of December. So they're good and ready to go, basically. I don't know if I will melt them because I want to melt stuff, but also I want to keep them. They're so delicious. But that is everything for this combined wax haul, both clips. So this will be the end of the video. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I've got planning stuff, wax stuff, book stuff. Now that I got this little like setup, I think I can film more face to face. So we'll see about that if you want to see more of me. But yes, I love smelling stuff. I think the next wax video, I'm going to do a January empty and a February basket. And I'm also going to be redoing my organization. At the moment, I've got everything like in one bookshelf drawer, just all piled up in a drawer. So I've ordered some bins and stuff to separate everything. So I'm going to film that whole thing and then I'll go through. I'll also make the collection video so you can see my starter collection. But you'll see that video when it comes out. But construction just started again, so I have to run. So bye-bye. I love you. Bye-bye.